Rogers escort. We done. We straight?
Yeah, we good. I mean, I got to the point when we only got ready to go through our phones, so like, anything we need to talk about is here.
Nah, that's facts.
Correct.
Let's do it.
Let's go wing it.
Let's go. What's this? Week 3? Recap?
4, 3. What's the
three.
fourth one?
No, this the fourth time.
What's the fourth one?
Yeah.
Full part. Week 3 recap.
Yeah.
Week 4 preview.
Shout out again to my wife. I love you. Shout out again to my baby, Sori. I love you too. Let's do it.
Shout out to my wife, beautiful wife Veronica, my daughter Skylar. I sent her like one of my comments, so I had to clean this podcast up. So thank you, my little baby Skylar.
Everybody,
My other kids, Clever, Kara, Naved,
everybody in their best behavior.
best behavior.
Like I said, shout out to Reed, Romello, and Ryan. Guess I gotta fall in line. But I'm gonna still be a nigga though.
Oh, I'm gonna always be a nigga. I was doing one.
I'ma try something different on this. I'ma let this CD ride out, and I ain't gonna say too much. Don Cannon, Conte, Smokey Robinson.
Just real quick. So Thursday night, Redskins. Well, no, excuse me. I don't mean to offend the Indians. Commanders.
No, the Native Americans.
The Native Americans. My bad.
The indigenous people.
The indigenous Negroes. Thursday night, Redskins. Oh, damn, I did it again. I'm so used to it.
It's okay.
Them dudes
The Washington
versus the Bears.
professional football team.
Yeah.
The Washington Red Commanders.
Yeah, the niggas from DC. We're gonna be shooting the podcast there.
Live, baby.
If niggas won't pull up,
Live on
ticket.
location.
Yeah, we're gonna be out there and shooting shit, talking shit like we normally do. So yeah, just
Drop something in the chat if you gonna pull up.
yeah, for sure. That's game of the week. Game of the week this week.
Lived up to the hype.
Definitely live it to the hype. We did a good job, what they call it, pronosticating.
The fuck is he talking about?
I said it.
Predicting.
My bad. Y'all know what I mean.
Hey, it was a good guess. So I was involved in the game of the week. I took my first loss. Great game by Arby's. High score game of the week.
As a man of my word, great game by We Have the Meats.
What's my name? You don't say my name. You don't say my name.
Also, shout out to him. He is he go to my church. He's the minister of music. ITLM, 64 Industrial Parkway, Ward Month.
Yeah, so it was a high scoring game. That game was, I'm not gonna lie, that game was like a lot of buckets was put up in that game. I mean,
I got to eat my words. Last week, I said I'm not scared of Thielen.
And Thielen,
I said Thielen won't have another game like that.
Thielen heard you.
Thielen had 30 motherfucking 5.
White power.
That was the third high score on his team behind Mahomes, who I also said was a reach at second. I ate all my words in this game. Mahomes had 48. Cleveland defense is the number 2 defense in the league. They had 58. I mean, they did that motherfucking thing. They shut down my motherfucking Tennessee niggas and my nominee for BDB of the week.
Say hello to Big Dick Buster.
Comes from my team. I'm gonna nominate Derrick Henry too as the 11th pick in the draft. 2 points is unacceptable. So Derrick Henry was the BDB of the week for me. I'm gonna nominate my own player.
On spot correction, Cleveland is the number 3 ranked defense at 45.7 in the league. But either way, they all here.
Cleveland showed up. Amon-Ra had 23. That was a great pick. LaPortia, 26 has been a great pick. I wanted him if he would have came, that next pick, if you would have got him, he was gonna be on my team. So great pick by there. And again, game of the week led up to the week. Good win. Catch you next time.
oh, so ass whooping of the week.
Pounding away. Morrison may be going. Morrison is gone.
Ass whooping of the week. No price cuts.
70 motherfucking 2.
Yeah, he jive. Once again, this nigga's he's been on the road, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna knock him and Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins.
and the whole time we we pissed on you.
Yeah.
Just on the
We
draft
still
recap.
out. No, we still out gonna piss on him.
Man,
But you just like
you doing your thing right
you
now.
doing this thing right now.
if we look back, we called you out on 3 picks. We said Adams was kind of, it raised some eyebrows. It wasn't a reach, but it raised eyebrows.
Definitely pissed on your Kirk Cousins pick.
I'm still standing by that Carlson pick was the worst pick of the draft because you're not even starting.
Oh, yeah,
him.
nah, I'm
you
not-
got a whole
I'm not letting
level
that go,
kicker
no.
start. And
But-
that was a terrible pick.
Yeah,
I'm
in the
not-
7th
no.
round, picking the kicker was still the worst pick.
Fucking time.
Jordan Love did something.
So he definitely threw a
Fantasy
touchdown
just happened.
and a 2-point conversion.
And a
So-
2-point. Let's
Yeah.
go.
But nonetheless,
Hey,
he whooped ass
Way
this
up.
week.
He might have got
Pause.
negative.
So
Crazy.
Kirk gave him 59. Devontae Adams fried. Devontae had 1,000,000 catches,
Devontae
1,000,000
Fried.
targets.
Had 1,000 catches.
Buffalo put horse dick in Washington.
Buffalo.
And that's the
dick.
notes. That's what the notes say.
Big meaty buffalo testicles all in Washington.
No, that shit was bad.
Vince,
I witnessed that shit.
Vince, you were saying it might be 28-0. What happened?
I said it was going to be 42-0.
He did come around and say
it was
42.
close.
It was
Almost
close though. He was
42.
fucking
It was
up.
very
He was
close.
fucking
Right.
close.
It was very close.
Yeah.
Jordan Love on the way. Jordan Love is trajecting in the right direction.
He's matriculating. Great game by JJ though for Taisha.
That's a given.
You have been winning by the skin of your teeth. It kind of came back, to life this week. So tough loss, but
Who
nigga put up
started-
239.
Who she started quarterback last week?
Burrow again. She had to start Burrow. She
Gardner
kinda put
Minshew,
like
I thought.
that. She ain't started Minshew. She started Burrow.
No,
didn't
she
Oh,
started
Minshew.
Minshew.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Because you didn't know Burrow was
Burrow
going
ain't
to
decided to play too.
Burrow was pissed. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Burrow was pissed.
Minshew
though. He
was
don't even
pissed
do
too,
that.
though.
Yeah, nah.
Both of them was pissed, but yeah, Minshew was better. But either way, that was a nice ass whooping of the week.
Which piss stinks less,
We got a new award this week for the worst GM of the week. We're gonna call this the Bruce Allen Award of the Week. For all my Washington fans, Bruce Allen tortured us for years.
Fuck Bruce
He's
Allen.
a fucking terrible GM.
Because of Bruce Allen, the best left tackle in football is not on that team.
Yeah, he's a
right now.
49er.
We went from having, we just were talking about this. We went from having the best left tackle in football to the worst
Left
left
tackle
tackle in football. And it's fucking Bruce Allen's fault. So this week, we're going to call this award the Wes Allen Award because Wes, you was some shit this week. You fucking left Philly defense on the bench.
Philly defense on the bench when they played Baker Mayfield.
Shame yourself. But and the funny thing is, I know he didn't mean to do that shit. Like, I know he legit forgot. Because he had played Philly. He plays Philly niggas, period. If you don't know.
If you don't
And
realize,
last week, you definitely you knew to play Philly.
West is the only person in our
Like, you
league
had to play
who
Philly.
can literally draft his favorite team
Yeah.
and probably still win the league because his team is just
Philly just be putting up buckets.
But that wasn't his only fuck up though. You set Mims again. How many more touchdowns Mims got to score before you start the nigga?
How many more 2-catch 100-yard games Mims got to have?
Yeah, I think Mims running kickback or some shit.
No, he did. He did.
Mims
He
just
did.
keep scoring. You
He
keep
do
leaving
wild
him on the
shit.
bench, and you're going to keep taking L. So another L for you. Worst GM of the week.
And make sure you leave Mims on the bench this week because you play me.
Zach, you did great. You had 200. Can't act like you ain't do shit for this win. Your nigga showed up. Walker had 29, Diggs 23, Metcalf 21. Doc was some pissed for 26, but the rest of your dogs showed up, so good win right there. You bounced back after getting your ass whooped last week. You was almost in the running for ass whooping of the week because this was a 50-point win right here. You won by
He was close. He was close.
that
again.
was a 53-point win, so a 57-point win, so nice ass whooping. Bounce back. So Bruce Allen, Wes Allen Award of the week.
So next game, we got DC Cools versus Team Anderson. Great job by Team Anderson by not starting the nigga who ain't playing.
Good job this week,
Right,
man. Hey, last week you was starting niggas who was on the bench. This week you started niggas who played. We proud of you, man.
And we that let us know that y'all actually watching the pod.
Yeah.
You know?
You made the switch, and that nigga Jerome Ford, he did good. The rest of your niggas just didn't show up.
Yeah, and Cooley would have been in the mix for a high score, but
He didn't play Bill Cosby.
he didn't.
Should have played Bill Cosby.
Bill Watson. He ain't playing.
Should have played Bill
Yeah,
Cosby.
the week versus a 70-point quarterback. Yeah, that nigga was throwing up all type of game. It was a gang bang. That's what it was. That nigga had like 70. I mean, he won the game.
He did.
He won the game.
That was it.
He won the game. That was really it. Like I played my best hand, and
Tua said F that.
Yeah, he said, fuck all that shit, we good. And then fucking Tutu Atwell and Pikachu, Naki, whatever the fuck his name is.
Pikachu.
He's the Rock's cousin. That's the fuck he is. That nigga, they just brought it home.
Yeah, solid contributions from them.
But yeah, Tua, the Miami game, if you had anybody in that Miami game, if you was on Miami's team, you was good.
If you play any Miami players on
Any
offense,
Miami player,
you had a good week.
you was part of the gangbang, for sure.
Next game we're gonna touch on is the worst team name, MDRJ versus Serious Business, where one of the high scoring players of the week he played in this game, but he was not started. So that has to qualify for the BDB of the week.
Say hello to Big Dick Buster.
That's BDB the week, yeah.
BDB of the
Yes.
week.
He BDB
What is
himself.
Arcane? Achan?
He was on the bench with 71.
With 71.
70 motherfucking 1.
71.
Yeah,
That's, I mean, you got Calvin Williams right there with 7, and they got 71.
71.
I mean, I know that had to hurt. Looking at halftime, I know your stomach hurt. Like, fuck. He probably had like 40 at halftime.
He
Shit.
ran.
sucks,
He
yeah.
did anything. Didn't he run for 205 yards?
Yeah, 203.
200 yards. 4 touchdowns.
Nah, he did anything.
4
Full
tills.
touchdowns.
That pass was pissed.
I expect him to be in the starting lineup next week. Rodgers didn't do too much. Solid contributions from Amari Cooper. CMC did what he do. Other than that, 164 ain't, you just good matchup this week. You won that.
Right.
Pinero had 10.
Pinero had 10.
Remember Eddie Pinero, yeah?
Eddie Pinero. Fuck Eddie Pinero. Well, Evan McPherson for a kicker to have 18, he tried 5 for some.
Nah, he
No,
did
that is
business.
fine,
No, he definitely
That's
fried.
solid.
Shit, he did better than Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he did better
Mark
than
Andrews
that
is a
man.
bitch. I hate him too.
He was the third highest scoring nigga on his team, was his kicker behind his quarterback and his fucking defense. So great game by Evan McPherson and a losing effort. If you would have started Achan, you would have won. You would have beat Rodgers.
It would have been no question. All right, so Vince, this is something new we're gonna have in the podcast, and it's actually it's fitting because Vince could have had this last week if we did this last week, but it's the fuck my life game of the week.
Fuck my life.
That's my life.
Last week, Vince lost off the bullshit Hail Mary that Denver threw.
Stat correction on top of
Stat
that.
correction.
And a
on
stat
top of it.
correction.
And then fucking that was it.
And then this week I lose by 1 point because we're going to get into my BDB. I BDB myself.
Self-inflicted.
I
Self-masturbation.
sodomized myself this week.
Hey, yo!
Made bad GM moves.
Cucumber.
Made bad GM plays. I left the Texans defense on the bench because I played with my heart.
His fandom got the best of
Yeah,
him.
and played the Pistons, and I know better than that. So
I'm disappointed in you.
I won't be making those mistakes no more. Unlike Ron Rivera and Eric Bieniemy, I'm gonna make the adjustments. So
Yeah, that was tough. You lost by 1 point.
1
1 point. No stat correction this week. Just outsmarted myself and F myself. So
Yeah.
I
This is-
BDB myself.
Yeah, this is I'd rather get blown out, pause,
No, me too. I said that.
than to lose by 1.
That hurt.
That shit is
And the
that
commissioner
hurt.
literally called my phone and said, "I'd much rather lose by as much as everybody lost this week than lose by 1 point."
Yeah, it hurt.
And it
Especially when you could have did.
it made it worse.
The play
'Cause
was
low-key-
so dumb.
I talked to the commissioner.
I was so
randomly.
mad about you.
I hate playing. I don't like playing us.
But
I don't
like-
like playing.
I don't.
I stay
I
away
do
from
not have a
us.
command on my team.
And
I don't
whole
have not
time,
one.
and whole time the thing about it is I never pick us. Like Terry McLaurin is actually a good receiver, and I never drafted him because he plays for us.
But you was acting wild last week. That's what you get. No,
Nah,
that's what you get.
I was. You know, I
Disappointed
I
in
was
you.
out of character.
You was. You know?
I was out of character.
No,
You really.
I won't be that way. I'm going back to being humble. Call me Humble Vince for the rest of the season.
Just
You was blowing me.
real
last week.
Vince. Just be
Yeah, just be,
Yeah, because
just
it's
be
not
myself.
it's not even you.
I've been out
Yeah,
here,
Vince.
you know,
You whipped the fandom out
like,
of me.
like acting like I'm touching my nose up with the sugar butter. I'm going back inside. I'm out of the streets.
Yeah, you know us, son. You know us. You know.
You gotta give the winner a little bit of props though. He did win. Draco Sweetie,
Yeah.
you know. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown.
AJ Brown killed me.
57.
Killed
I mean,
me.
when you get that combo like that and you pick them back to back like you did, that's what you expect.
I mean, but literally killed me on the last play of the game. Like, I'm sitting here looking at the Eagles game, like, they're up 14. It's 4th and 2. They're milking the clock. They about to, at worst case scenario, kick a field goal, and I'm going to sneak out a win. And then Jalen Hurts throws the ball to AJ Brown on 4th and 2 for 11 yards, and that was literally the week for me.
That's how you lost.
You gotta take a shot for Vince. Put the Jordan emoji
All
on
right,
him
so
after this.
that's it for this past week, right?
Yeah, we recap the week.
So we good with the week. So far, I mean, after 3, we still got Rodgers, Team Brown, and
That's it.
Oh.
Team Brown.
2 undefeated
And only
teams
2
left.
remain.
And then there was
Then
2.
it was 2.
Team Brown is this year's Minnesota Vikings. I mean, based on average score, Team Brown should be 1 and 2. But Team Brown been getting lucky matchup wise, man.
And at the end of the day, it's kind of like the NCAA. You're just trying to survive in advance.
It is
You
what
just
it
beat
is.
who in
Yeah.
front of you. You beat who in front of you, Team Brown. So 3-0, 3-0, man. You know, it is what it is.
It is what the fuck it is. So this week's game of the week, we got Vince and Wes, White Plains Lynch Mob, Hang the Niggas, versus 210 Kings.
2 niggas who been fucking it up GM wise.
I mean, but they got two squads, nigga.
They got squads, but that's what I said. They just fucking it up GM wise.
No,
Both these
no,
niggas
no,
1 and 2.
no.
And GM wise, they've been making wild ass moves.
I was trying to be correct, politically
No, I
correct.
ain't
You
been
like fuck
fucking
them.
correct shit. I'm at niggas neck.
Nah, all right. No,
Joel Love is fucking blowing me with this -2 he got.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Don't worry. We're going to talk about
So-
that next week.
No. Because Joel Love gonna end the game with 32.
Yeah,
and it's
alright.
gonna be everything will be good.
Hey,
all right.
as y'all know, fantasy make you say
He
anything.
gonna throw
Fantasy
4 touchdowns in the
niggas
fourth quarter.
get
Watch this
high
shit.
hopes.
Fantasy
Like
make you say anything. It make you
Motherfucker.
say, I need this defense to get a pick 6 and then get a forced fumble on the kick return. Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
That's possible though.
Nah, we did that game.
Baltimore, 25% chance.
Cleveland.
But this the
Greatest
nigga,
little random Thursday.
super random.
No, this game me and Vince watched, I swear this had to be like the top one of the top in NFL history. This game is crazy, man.
Random Thursday night.
All right, so Wes, it looked like Wes rocking with C.J. Stroud this week,
CJ Stroud been
and
pretty
he been
solid.
putting up
Nah,
buckets.
CJ Stroud has actually been solid.
He's taking a chance playing Kamara's first game back, and it's a solid Tampa front. And who's the quarterback for New Orleans?
Jameis, but you know how Jameis is. He'll have a piss game
I'ma
or he'll
say
have a
this.
fry game. It's
Kamara
either gonna be how to
play
play.
good with Jameis because
Jameis
Jameis
gonna
don't
be-
dump it off though. Jameis will throw
gonna
a
be
deep
on
type nigga
NFL
pause.
Network talking about. I realized I love football when
He was
I
like
didn't play
this.
football.
The nigga was like this.
As a kid, my passion was always football. I didn't realize that my passion was playing football.
But I love the game.
Hey yo, Jameis is a weird nigga, son.
Right, you got your wrists, you know, and then what are your wrists on the bottom half? Your ankles, you know, you got your shoulders up top. What are your shoulders? Your hips, you know what I'm saying? You got your elbows. What are your elbows? Your knees, right? Like so.
My bad, yo. We gotta take
I'm
the
trying
shot.
to get it. I'm
Let's take the shot.
trying to eat me a W.
All right, for Vince and for Jameis.
Vince
It's
for
fucking-
Jameis.
Woo! Shout out to the Rock, pose. But nah, so I mean Kamara's back. Zach Moss has been I mean, not saying like he's Zach Moss, but he's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Vontae Smith, T. Higgins, Kelsey. I mean, West got a scary team if they on their shit.
I mean, I'm not
And if
going
he's setting his roster,
I'm
If
not,
he's setting it
I'm
right.
not gonna lie.
Is he-
I'm looking at my matchup this week, and I see West
Okay.
team, and I don't feel like it's a guaranteed win. Like West could literally, do me real dirty. I'm gonna keep it
Sitting Lamar. So Cleveland defense,
playing
that's
Cleveland.
scary. Niggas just like, you know what? If I'm playing Cleveland, I'm sitting my
But
niggas.
Pittsburgh, sweet though. I feel him. I see what he trying. You know, Pittsburgh guys sweet.
When you pick a nigga where you pick Lamar at, you start. I want to start my nigga that high every game, but I can't talk. 'cause I
You
gotta
just
be
did that. You just did that.
Boys been playing like piss though. Bitch ass nigga, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, understand? Because Cleveland defense been a fucking.
They've been a problem.
They've been a fucking.
They've really been a problem. I mean, Vince got. I mean, Garrett Wilson, Calvin Ridley.
That's one of these niggas who don't set his lineup, so it's hard to really like do a matchup. You gotta guess who this nigga starting and shit.
Hey man, let Vince.
Wow, that's hope he started Commanders defense against Philly. Do shit
Hey,
like
the
that.
whole time I'm starting the Commanders defense. I'm starting
Tajay Spears,
I'm starting
Zach
Tajay
Wilson.
Spears. Yep. Jahan Dawson.
Josh Palmer, Dalton Schultz,
Dalton Schultz.
Jahan Dawson.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing no kicker this week.
No kicker.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, and surprise pick, Zach Wilson. Let's
Zach
go,
Wilson.
baby.
Zach Wilson gonna have 3
Watch him
touchdowns
put
this
up
week
and watch him do that shit.
to the Chiefs.
And we all gonna have Jordan memes on our face. If Zach Wilson put up 3 touchdowns this
No,
week,
I'm gonna have Super Jordan emoji in my face. I got the Chiefs defense.
oh shit.
I have definitely had a
Zach
Jordan
Wilson throw
emoji.
three touchdowns. I'm gonna be happy.
You starting them next week?
I know who they're going to.
Oh yeah, Garrett Wilson.
So yeah, that'll work.
Move it, don't go to
way.
him. He's blown. All right, so the rest of this week's games, we got fuck my wife. You got Rodgers. You got Rodgers.
He fighting back. Wayne in the negative no more. I got 13, baby.
We are currently on Thursday Night Football 2, FYI. It's the Detroit and Green Bay.
Jordan Love guy is fighting back.
Hey,
did
he
come
fighting
though.
back.
Yeah, he got
Let's
that
go. I mean, golf ain't doing too much.
You
Oh, this is a close game. Let's go.
You back in it.
Let's go. I can deal with this.
So Rodgers and Tez.
Even if I can end with like this.
He trying to get Rodgers his first L for the year.
Rodgers, I'm coming for your ass, motherfucker.
Hey, yo.
I'm playing.
Pause that.
Yeah, nah. You just said you coming for his.
It's okay though. It was aggressive. It was aggressive.
Very aggressive.
He won
too.
that shit.
And it was
I'm
aggressive.
taking that
And in a low voice.
That's what niggas say in prison.
Yeah, nah.
But that was the aggressor though. I was the top.
All right, yeah, you was.
That don't make it no better.
He was the power top. He was
don't?
definitely
No, it don't make it no better. Yeah, I was in
It
jail.
does make it better.
I know. I was in jail.
All right,
Yeah,
look. All right, look. Like,
Nah, if
real
you-
shit.
The bottom is
No,
wild.
facts.
No,
All right,
no,
real though.
no.
For real though. For real though.
No.
If you heard,
No.
look. If Tez went to prison,
No.
and you heard Tez
No.
and did that, you
No.
if he told you he was the
No.
top,
You
and
respect it a little more though.
you
No, I
respect it a little
wouldn't.
more.
No,
You
I
would,
wouldn't.
son.
No, I wouldn't.
You would a little
We
more
just
blown,
had this
son.
conversation
I
with
wouldn't.
somebody else.
We did.
And you was telling me like,
You been
I
on
mean,
But it didn't mean I respected it. I wanted to believe
you was
for
more
a reason.
blown when you found out
You
the
be
other
more,
way.
was
son,
more blown.
you
So
be
that-
more
you
blown.
make my point then.
Son, if he was a tight end, son, you'd be more. No, if he was a wide receiver, you'd be more blown. If he, you know what I'm saying?
Son.
He
Or,
be
or
literally
tight end,
God
son.
forbid
You'd be more blown,
had
son.
this conversation.
man
You
ever
want
go
him to
to
be the
jail.
quarterback. You be like, all right, at
I
least he's
need
quarterback.
them
I
to
guess.
be. I need them to be doing
When I
something
say
else.
Hey,
we
Tez,
just
I feel
had
you,
this
son. I
conversation.
wouldn't judge you, son.
No,
No.
I would.
No,
I'm judging.
No, I'm judging all this shit.
judging. Hey,
What? We just had this conversation about a real life
Matter of
situation.
fact, I got a perfect one for y'all. Y'all remember on The Wire when Michael's little stepfather came home?
Yeah.
And Chris ran up
We
on him.
edited
He was
all this
touching
shit
the-
out right
He was
here.
touching a little boy.
And he asked him. He said, "You know, when you in jail, you gotta do what you gotta do." And you know what Chris did to him? Killed him.
But that
And
was,
then-
I think Chris was touched
Oh, Chris was definitely touched.
when he was a kid.
And then,
that's
like
when he
Stu
was
said,
like,
yeah, you didn't let him get him in the
he
house.
beat him with his hands. Like,
Killed him.
balls. He beat that nigga, yeah. But nonetheless, we just, when I say
hey,
sidetrack,
hey,
we just
hey.
fucking ended up.
But anytime you can have a reference of The Wire in anything you
It's
doing,
crack. I love
that's
The
a
Wire.
win.
It's the greatest shit ever.
Greatest show ever on TV.
All right. I hope this podcast is a quarter of great as The Wire.
Enough. If we get a 10th of The Wire,
I'm good.
we lit.
We lit.
10 for the Wire.
A 10th of The Wire. It's anything. It is. We local, at least local celebrities.
No, we lit. We lit.
At least. All right. So I got Cooley this week.
I'm feeling much better when I match up. None of Joe Love is a negative.
Up top Savages against Arby's. I'm not saying your name.
Good
You just say
matchup.
the name.
We had a meet.
Say my name, say my name.
That guy.
Arby's right now, Amon-Ra got 15, Laporte
Amon-Ra.
got 9. So
He got Amon-Ra and Laporta. That's
No,
a
he
nice
do.
score one
Hey,
too.
hold
That's
on.
you
Detroit.
got a solid fucking
So
team.
on the low. Now that I've said it twice, Arby's He picked a very good team.
Yeah, no, Amon-Ra and Laporta, both solid.
And on
Okay, Jordan Love is in his bag now.
another shout out to your team. DeAndre Swift is doing anything.
He
Then,
blew me last week.
yeah, damn. All right, so we also,
Oh, Jordan Love look like he's comfortable now.
yeah, he get that's what it definitely look like that.
In the rhythm.
They letting him play his game.
Oh, that's the word.
That's Reed. I got one of them. It's all good though. Oh, did he catch the interception?
Oh, did he pluck it?
No, that's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch.
They said it's a catch.
That's a catch.
They said it's a catch.
He had that shit for
They
like.
said it's a catch.
Yeah, he just trying to take it from him. All right, so
I just don't need niggas to run the ball down.
Team
They're gonna
Anderson.
probably definitely give it to AJ Dillon or Aaron
He's some
Jones.
shit. He not gonna get the end zone.
Now what was size is if they
AJ
throw a
just-
screen pass because they do throw screen passes to
It
Aaron
could be a
Jones all the
bootleg.
time.
It could be a bootleg right
It'll
now.
be a screen pass. AJ did not give it. They use some
Oh,
ass.
coming back.
Who got AJ Dillon? You are mad. You don't fuck with AJ Dillon. Team Anderson versus Serious Business. On 3-on-3. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to win.
Team and serious business. I'm loving these bets we got, baby. Let's keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming.
Right now, Team Anderson
That was
looking
gonna be a
smart.
bad play for you though.
He looking smart with
You playing
Detroit.
against Dobbs, and he was the one who caught that.
That wasn't Dobbs.
No,
that was
Reed.
Reed. That was
My
Jalen
bad.
Reed. I got him on my bench.
Dobbs are friends.
Listen, I'm not worried about that. This is all I'm worried about right now. I do my shit.
Hey, well you
perfect.
back? You ain't down one.
Yeah, I'm back.
You back.
So then we got Team Brown versus Team Winston. Jameer Gibbs. I don't know what's going on.
He don't get the ball enough. He's good, but they don't give him the ball
We're
enough.
literally watching the game when he's not touching the rock at all.
Yeah, when he gets the ball, it's like every time he get the ball, he get like 8 yards.
I'm not mad at that.
And he fast. He's like checks every box, but he don't get the ball enough.
All right, in the last game, we got Draco Schwilly versus No Price Cuts. No Price Cuts been
How
on
is
the
his
road.
projection so low? He be fronting like this.
He ain't got a mic.
Well,
Whoa.
it's like we said, it's changing some piss.
Take some piss, but they be showing up.
Oh, you talking about Leon? No Price Cuts?
I mean,
No, he got four
in
solid niggas.
No, in this league, 143 for projections means your team is booed.
143 man.
But he got the
It's like
got to
having-
work and
Why
four.
does team look different this week? Like, is somebody missing?
It's like if you had Mad Max,
Oh,
Odell,
no. I see what
fucking-
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Your projections for Buffalo, they playing Miami really low. Like, yeah, you might
that
be
too.
lucky if they get a dub against Miami.
And then his running back shit. But his Devontae
Cam
Adams had
Akers?
50.
Why is he starting Cam Akers?
Oh yeah,
He don't got nobody else to stop.
Oh, he definitely need to be
Oh,
playing.
because I swindled him in that trade.
He definitely need to be playing Indiana
But-
defense
but-
versus the Rams.
But Kirk Cousins can go off against Carolina.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins can throw 4 touchdowns. Devontae can catch
Oh
2
no,
or
he's
3.
trolling. He trolling. He not playing Buffalo's defense this week. He gonna play Indiana. Indiana got the 7th ranked defense of the league.
Oh, he probably definitely.
Yeah,
might
no,
do
he
that
trolling.
shit.
He trolling.
He might do that.
You know,
Oh, he probably just
I
ain't
don't
changed.
trust this nigga.
But nonetheless, I mean,
This nigga
his
drafted
team is like, I don't
kicker
know, it's
in the
weird.
6th round. I don't
But
trust
No, he drafted kick in the 7th round. Still the wildest pick in the draft of any draft I've ever done in the history of fantasy football.
It's the wildest ever. It's at the top of the top.
but somehow it's working. I'll give it to him.
He 2-1.
He 2-1.
So 143 projections this week. Good luck.
He put up buckets last week.
Hey, I might have the Jordan emoji in my face next week, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what the fuck it is. All right, so that was
So you
just
need Jordan up to throw a touchdown.
quick preview. Any words from the commissioner?
I ain't got too much, man. I'm loving these weekly pods.
Oh.
Looking forward to this live from the stadium pod next week. I think I got
Thursday.
it's gonna be at least us 3. I think maybe at least maybe another 2 more members. Whoever want to come pull up, we
Yeah,
be out there.
if you want to pull up, all y'all welcome. Just drop some in the chat so we can be a little prepared. But hey, even if you don't drop it in the chat, even if you don't drop it in the chat, you just pull up. We welcome all the all members of the crew. Shout out to the crew. Oh, also shout out once again. Shout out to everybody who's showing love, especially everybody from the league. But it's only 14 of us in the league, and the views saying it's more than us watching. So shout out to everybody watching the pod. We love all the feedback. We love all the love.
Last but not least, shout out to Rick for the great edits.
I mean, the
man.
great edits.
I mean, the edits been so fire, man.
I mean, the
ain't
edits
gonna
is
lie.
crap.
Like Rick make this shit next level. Like Rick took them edits up another notch that last pass up, man.
Thank
Shout out to Rick, man, for the great edits, man.
Oh, he about to take
you got to score on the
There you
run.
go.
Hey, you back? You back?
Fantasy happened.
You
Fantasy
back.
happened.
You back, son.
Yeah.
This nigga literally-
What I say?
Hey, look. You literally back in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga Sice. Nah, I feel you though.
Are they going
Like,
for 2 again?
They might as well.
What I say? And you said I was saying anything.
Are they trying to come back?
Trying.
So it's 27-17. Green Bay just scored. Jordan Love just took it into the end zone. Pause. He has Jordan Love starting tonight. So of course
I made a bold move. Jordan Love was my backup quarterback.
on the low.
Trevor Lawrence, I drafted in the
On the
third
low,
or
though,
fourth
you
round.
saying Jordan Love just took it to the end zone ain't really that wild.
No, it's not.
He supposed to take it to the end
I
zone.
say he took it in the end zone.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing it. Pause if necessary. I always drop disclaimers.
As a grown man, I'm trying to take it to the end zone all the
Jordan,
time.
fuck it.
No, he got caught at the
He
one. He
almost
got caught
broke
at
his
the
nose
one.
now.
He got caught at the one.
He just
And
did
he almost
anything.
got crushed. He almost got injured.
He almost got fucking.
He almost just got
That
injured.
shit was.
He might be injured.
He feeling himself too much.
Yeah.
You know how that nigga get too hyped?
Too hype.
Like
No,
this
it's
rock-
like basketball. Nigga just put up from half court and just take the.
We're trying to double 3 people.
Oh, he got murdered.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be in the edit.
Oh, he might have
Oh,
scored.
he might have got that shit though.
No, but no, both his knees was down. Both his knees.
Oh yeah. They
He
put.
got
They planted.
crushed, though.
He got planted. Damn.
Oh, he got played.
And he
was
got
emoji.
crushed. I'm surprised.
He was
his legs
It's a
crossed.
blessing that he didn't tear both his ACLs.
This nigga, he not paralyzed.
That's the young niggas get right up. If that was Aaron Rodgers, he'd been up for 2 more seasons.
What? He could die. He could death.
With that type of right there,
Fucking
he
corner
done for life.
Put a corner van on the fucking
Like,
foot.
and Aaron Rodgers is currently
Picking his dead ass up.
you see, corner.
This nigga's not. Yo, they going for another comeback?
It gotta have been a tough.
I thought he was about to do that again. I'm about to say
Touchdown. You'd have been winning. You be winning right now.
that's tough, yo.
I'm finna come. I'm good right now. But
the
this
whole
so
time-
far based on where we was at.
You feel good right now, but you if
If Trevor Lawrence was 65,
he gonna be like, fuck.
no, this had a Jordan
So
emoji
you-
on me the whole pod.
Yeah.
The next pod. If Trevor Lawrence give me 65, I need the Jordan emoji the
You
whole
feel
pod.
good until you see Trevor Lawrence ain't do what you know. You feel good until you see he does.
No,
what
whole
you thought
time?
he does. He would.
I want to win, but I want Trevor Lawrence to fry, and then I'll be like, okay, I can start him again next week. I won't be mad if I win, but if I lose and Trevor Lawrence
to
wins,
fry too.
yeah,
I need him to fry.
yeah. I mean, I need Trevor. I'm invested in his long-term success.
I'm invested in his long-term success as well.
I ain't gonna lie, 1 year though, one of the years I won a chip, I had the best year ever of Andy Dalton and Cam Newton MVP year, both on my team. Andy Dalton got a concussion week 9. I had to start Cam rest of the year, and I won a chip.
Right, stood as big.
I was doing anything. No, Andy Dalton was doing.
He was trying though. Nah, I
They
remember
was
that.
9-0 this year. He was
AJ
doing
Green was
every
doing
game. I
anything.
was like,
But
fuck.
that was
like,
AJ. It's random. We what? Going on week 4. You kind of got an idea what the league look like. If you can take one player on somebody else's team, it's one nigga that's like, I wish I had him. Now this nigga, beast, whatever, easy. Outside of a top 5 pick, nigga. Well, really, I guess really it's Justin Jefferson and.
I'm about to say it's easy for me.
But if it's somebody else who you can be like, yo,
So outside of Justin Jefferson,
yeah, outside of like the usual suspects, if it's a nigga, you can say, damn, I could have got him. I wish I was fucking slaying.
honestly, I would have took Amon St. Brown over Garrett Wilson had I known that Aaron Rodgers was going to get after in the third play of the game.
Amon Ra looked like, like he probably could have
And
been top 5.
I literally skipped over Amon St. Brown to take Garrett Wilson because Amon St. Brown was number 16 on the board, and Garrett Wilson was number 17.
Yeah.
So I literally looked over him to take Garrett Wilson. Granted, I'm not mad at my Garrett Wilson pick because I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to throw the ball, but with the question that you asking, I would have took Amon St. Brown.
Cool, that's a good one.
For me personally, if it was somebody said it was a bad pick, it'd be Kirk. If I could have switched Kirk right now for Derrick Henry, I got the best team in the league and I would have won every game. I probably had the high score mostly every game. What Kirk been doing, based on what my QBs are giving me.
Is Kirk
if
the
you
number
give me
one quarterback
Kirk,
in the league?
he gotta be.
Him or Tua?
He's
one of them two.
doing anything.
But if it's not Kirk, if the Kirk not number 1, he gotta be like top 3.
I wanted to too, man.
But that's a good one too, though. Like if you could have,
if I had Kirk right now on my team, I'm a fucking problem right now. But that 70 shit he been doing, 65 and all that.
Yeah. No,
So that's for me. Mine's would be Kirk. So again, I'm giving Kirk his praise.
No, that's real. That's real.
For you, who would it be, Rick?
Shit. Honestly, I I mean, we just brought him up. It probably Tua. Probably fucking Tua. Like, I remember looking at Tua and just being like, fuck him. Like, not fuck him, but I just didn't know, like, if he was going to be out here set tripping. And I didn't trust it. But, I mean, like I said, I always say, hindsight 20/20. You know, it's fantasy. But probably Tua, because that probably would have saved me around 2. Because I kind of just jumped at Aaron Rodgers because niggas started going. But Tua was still there. I probably could have waited a little bit and got Tua.
So yeah, the top 3 scoring people in the league of all positions, whether it's a skill position or defense, is Kirk Cousins at 58.7.
I see his fucking face.
I see his face. Me, I got Justin Herbert is number 2 at 51.7, and Tua is Justin Herbert and Tua tied at 51.7 for number 2.
Okay, yeah, they're young. Leon.
I love that filter right there.
And I got hit this shit. I'm gonna have to hit this shit. But nah, I mean,
Great pick.
it's a good pick,
doing
man.
this thing.
If he finished, I put it like this: if he fucking finished on the path he's on, getting him at round 3 is a fucking steal, I guess.
Yeah, you get the overall play of fantasy in round 3.
Hey,
that's a
that's
great
a
pick.
fucking steal.
If I told y'all that Russell Wilson was top 5 in scoring in the league right now, you wouldn't believe that just based on football.
He had 300 yards the last game.
Russell Wilson averaged 41.
Yeah.
That is shocking.
It's just they pissed. It's just
That
the
is
team.
shocking. I did not know he was doing 41. Let me see his game by game breakdown.
Give me one more, Montgomery. Come on, man. Let's take one more.
It's been solid.
Yeah, no, he had 300, even though they got.
He had 300 twice.
They
One
got
game he had 3
butt
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Against us, he fried against us.
Oh, he murdered versus us.
Yeah. The last touchdown, too.
The last touchdown probably gave him 25 points.
You know what I'm
20
saying?
points.
So, yeah, like that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Hold
It's
on.
just that
That's-
team is
You
ass.
got 2 losses this game.
Nah,
By combined
Yes,
3
2
points.
fuck my lives.
By combined 3 is
I
tough.
mean, it's a lot of evidence to say I should be 3-0 right now.
We need 2 Jordan emojis on Vince right
Yeah,
now.
no bullshit. This is Jordan emoji gangbang around.
And then also,
Jordan emojis.
for the future, if you're in this league, number 1, quarterback. Number 2, quarterback. Number 2, quarterback. Defense, 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 defense. Quarterback, quarterback. Defense, defense.
Very telling.
Quarterback.
Very telling. It tells you what
But
you need.
all that being said, you still got to be careful on that defensive pick, like, because you never know. Because I think somebody drafted San Francisco in the first 6 rounds.
But even look what they did last game.
No, they did 6. But what I'm saying is, somebody picked San Fran like in the first 6 rounds.
That was the first defense.
All the defenses that I said,
Tim Winston.
defense. San Fran ain't up here at all.
I mean, even the number 1 defense, Dallas had 6 last week.
They got cooked.
Got cooked. But they went from 90. Everybody was wanting to change the rules
To
47.
And they went
Came back down
and then
to
on top of
fucking
that,
6.
the 6 was on the Cardinals at that.
The fucking Cardinals, yeah. You would have
Yeah,
thought they
nobody.
would have fried
You know,
MVRJ. Lucky win
Bro.
again, but
Hey,
What does that mean?
no, hold.
Rollins,
Listen,
people need an explanation.
we
What the-
next.
I mean,
What does it mean?
yeah, what does it mean?
Hey, but whole time, shout out, I don't know who it was last week in the chat when I was shitting on the Cowboys. Somebody said, yeah, and Arizona gonna get that W this week. Somebody called that
Oh,
shit.
somebody call.
If you go back in
hope
the
you
group
made that
chat,
play.
somebody called that shit.
Hope you made that play.
Shout out to that
on,
nigga. I don't know who it was. If you go back to the
on
group
the
chat,
sports bet.
I'll put that shit in the joint too. But somebody called that shit.
Because if you
We
made that
got
play on the
cooked though.
sports
We
bet,
did get cooked too. Yes, but
definitely came up on
somebody
the
definitely
money.
called that shit and said Arizona with the
That
win.
was a good call.
Great call. That's the fucking call of the week. Fucking, yeah, that's real shit.
That was a great call.
Riley Patterson.
That was Jeremy.
It was
Cardinals
Jeremy?
winning by 4 this weekend. What did they
That
win
was
by?
Jeremy?
We got the beats.
Shout out. Oh, come
We
on.
got the meats.
We got the meats.
I say
They have the meats. They have the meats.
I mean, technically, I do got the meats, though.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying. I do.
But they ain't win by 4. They won by 12. But hey,
Hey,
a win is a win.
Hey,
Hey, Jeremy, we see you,
Shout
bro.
out.
Hey,
I see you next week.
respect to you, Jeremy. Two years ago, you was in this league, and you did not represent yourself well. And you told me personally, you was like, I'm better than this. I got 4 championships. And you came back this year, and through,
Yeah, no, he got a good team.
Through 4 weeks, you've earned your
He got a good
respect.
team.
You've earned
He
your
got a good
respect.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to everybody who tried to bid on Josh Palmer.
Oh, that's
Vince-
what we didn't
and
touch
Vince was
on.
Vince was like, yeah.
I was not playing with you
gotta step
fools
your
this
weight up,
week.
cuz.
I wasn't playing with y'all.
So last week, I
bought
touched
that
on
nigga.
Justice Hill with the overpay of the week. This week, I mean, I can't.
I don't think it was an overpay.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We don't know
It
yet.
was an overpay because we can see how much other niggas bid. So
I mean,
that's what makes it overpay.
That nigga said,
You
I don't
overpaid by
think it was-
$245.
Look, like I said, at first my first original bid was $350.
And that would have been $100. That would have been
$95
$95
over the
more.
bid. But the thing about the reason why I don't feel like it was an overpay is because we see how many thirsty niggas wanted them. Half the league wanted the niggas. So I did what I needed to do.
I mean, you got
Because it was the only free agent pickup worth bidding on. Like I would, if he wasn't there and somebody else had him, I literally would not have spent $1 or tried to pick up nobody else in our league off the free agency wise. It was worth my money.
I mean, he did pick up a star wide receiver on one of the high school.
And I had his quarterback.
He has his quarterback. My one rebuttal was last year. That happened with a different receiver, and Palmer did jack shit.
You know what?
So hopefully this year he's better for Vince.
Say that one more time.
Palmer did jack
No,
shit.
start the whole sentence over one more time.
A nigga was injured last year on the Chargers, and then Palmer didn't do nothing when he got signed.
That's a sad for me.
So the reason why I just had the permission to do that is because literally everybody that he's talked bad about has tried so far.
Don Cannon, Currency, Smokey Robinson. Oh yeah. Now watch this.
Nigga, I'm making moves, word to Asher, Spliff Cruise, recording my album in NASA. Flew to the moon cause they said it was made of cheese. Be it the strain or the bank, it's all good for me. In the